Hi, you guys. It's Dawn Elizabeth checking in. What's up? Y'all know what today is? It is Fill Up Friday. So, got my little notes. I missed last Friday, so I will not do that to you guys again because this is really important to me that we hit all of these dates and continue to give you guys motivation. And more importantly, I got to be accountable to myself. So that's most important for me, and I know I have some good things for y'all, some good nuggets. Today I want to talk about how people look at you. This is something that I have faced my entire life, and being a woman of multiracial culture, it is something that like stares me in the face daily. How people look at you and what they see when they look at you. All the 30 prejudgments that come with just your face. Just what God made you. All the prejudgments that come with that. Fantastic. But there is something that we can do on the inside to not worry about that. So I have a special poem I'll be adding in at the end for you guys to listen to, and it's called Look at Me. And I think it really touches on some of the things, if we're able to just look past or not even prejudge somebody, you're able to get a lot further with your connections, your relationships, your resources, your first time interactions, first impressions with people. When you're able to not even, let that humanity in us be a factor of anything, you can get a lot further. So, today, Fill Up Friday, I just want you to know that you are so valuable. Like, there is so much value in you as one person. There are billion, however many billions of people on this earth, and you are one. You are one of that many. Like, you have value in you. And a lot of us, for whatever reason, we don't see our value. Sometimes until it's too late, so I just want you to know that you have value in you, and regardless of what others think of you or how they may look at you, you have to remember that you yourself are valuable. That's something that I've always spoken on, and something that I always will speak on, because you don't know what's inside of you until you unlock it, until you chase that dream, until you do that thing that you've never done, until you make those changes that you've never made because you've been scared. You are valuable. You did not make it to this earth by accident. You did not make it through your mommy and daddy's portal by accident, y'all. Wake up. You see people and you see what they're doing, and oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, why me? Why not you? Why not you? Why not today? Why not? Because you can't answer that. You can't answer the why not questions because it's so possible. It's up here. It's just a mindset shift. And when you shift it, it works for you. So, what really matters? What really matters is your value. What really matters is, are you doing those things in life that you want to do, those things that get you closer to your dreams, the things that get you closer to your goals, get you closer to that generational wealth, get you closer to going back and saving your sister or saving your brother or paying for mom's house, or whatever it is. Just know you have value in you, and don't forget that. Don't forget that. Like, no matter who, what, when, where tries to down on you or tries to, don't play yourself. That's what I say. Don't play yourself, right? Chapter 1 in the book. Don't play yourself. Value. You have value in you. You are valuable regardless of how people look at you. So that's what today's Fill Up Friday is about. Always remember, I've already went too long because the poem I need to insert is going to have you guys watching this for a second. But I promise you it's a good poem. Listen to it. Let me know your feedback. Let me know if you like these Fill Up Fridays. Let me know what other topics y'all would like to see. For me, it's going to be motivation, encouragement, inside out, working on yourself, introspective, personal development, and just keeping this whole. while you're trying to do everything else. How do you do that? Don't worry about how people look at you. That's how. Focus, focus, focus. Let all that other stuff float by. Focus and let that float, okay? But no, peace, light, and love. I love y'all. Be safe. Happy Friday. Fill up Friday. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the poem. Peace. You would look at me differently if the color of my skin matched my eyes. You would look at me differently if my shirt was something you liked. You would look at me differently if my hair wasn't so curly and my skin wasn't so light. You would look at me differently if my skin was darker and you could see me with a little bit more sight. You would look at me differently if you knew I loved God. You would look at me differently if you could see my scars and my stripes. You would look at me differently if you knew I faced childhood hunger. You would look at me differently if you knew I was just trying to stay up and not go under. You would look at me differently if you could see past my smile. You would look at me differently if you knew how much I truly cared for humanity. You would look at me differently if you knew my heart. You would look at me differently if you were trying to help heal my scars. You would look at me differently if I wasn't so outspoken. You would look at me differently if I wasn't so used up like a token. You would look at me differently if you cared. You would look at me differently if you knew what I know. You would look at me differently if it even mattered to you. You would look at me differently because of how you look at you. You would look at me differently if you knew how much I cared for you. You would look at me differently